Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means the Big R Solution Sports Forum. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm all by myself. There's been load shedding, there's been a whole lot of things happening. So people are having some difficulties, and then it's raining, it's cold, so a lot of things are happening. So there's quite a lot that we can talk about. We know very well that football is getting towards closure in terms of the official games. The leagues are winding up. We've seen that already. We know the winner in in Italy. In Italy, we know the winner in Spain. It's becoming clearer and clearer now in England what's going to happen. So we know the winner in South Africa. So we are getting there. But the toughest battle now it's about at the bottom, the relegation zone. And not only that, others they need to qualify for the Champions League and other important tournaments. In South Africa, we have top eight. That is one of our major tournament. But today, I want us to talk about what we saw, after the game of Kaizer Chiefs, the behavior of the spectators. What a terrible behavior by the spectators after the game when the fans were very angry, and not all of them. In most cases, this is done by a few number of people, not everybody. All right. In most cases, few number of people do this kind of behavior, and as you can see here, and I think this is what should happen. People should, especially the branches. I think they know each other. If they identify this kind of people, action should be taken. And then I don't know whether they should talk to them or what should happen, or because there's been a malicious damage, there's been a damage. So if they've damaged property, so cases should be open so that people can learn that if they behave this way, it's unacceptable. Look, not you'll win every game. You'll win some, you'll lose some. So people need to understand that. And then if you ask me from my corner, I think there's nothing wrong with what Kaizer Chiefs is going through. Every team in every one point or another, they undergo a lean spell. And then not to say Chiefs have performed very well, very bad. I mean, look, they're at number 4, all right? And then this problem doesn't start there now. It has been there since from 2016, if you remember quite well. There have been a number of coaches coming in and out, and then trying to resolve the issues around what is happening at Kaizer Chiefs. We've seen that with Man United. Now, at least they're starting to get themselves back. You can see that things are starting to shape up. But it has been a long struggle, after Sir Alex Ferguson left. It was very difficult to replace him. They've tried so many coaches, it never worked. But the idea of always changing coaches, if there are problems, I don't believe in that. So I hope action will be taken against whoever did all this, because I think this is unacceptable. It doesn't occur well for our football. As I've already indicated, it is so difficult. It is towards the end of the season, and then the battle is right at the bottom there. Richards Bay, who have been doing very, very, very well, all of a sudden they find themselves now languishing in the bottom. And the difference of points are not so huge, man. If you look at it, it's 32 points, 29, 29. Four teams, anything can happen there. And then the last game for these teams are going to be like a final. Maritzburg United They have to fight for their lives. Chipa United, they have to fight for their lives. Marumo Gallants have done well in the CAF or African tournament. They've done extremely well, but they're struggling as far as the local league is concerned. Richards Bay, they have been a toast of the league. There have been a new kids on the block who came in and took everybody by surprise. But all of a sudden, things are starting to be difficult. Our league has improved tremendously. It's unlike before now, whereby people could predict that we know that so and so will go to be is going to be relegated. Now it's difficult. You can't predict anymore. So we don't know what's going to happen. I know my guys here at some point have been saying they wish that Stellenbosch could be, I mean, not Chipa United could be one of the team that could face the relegation. They are not happy with what the chairman of the club is doing in terms of changing coaches. But let's look at the contributors, the major contributors in the league. You've got Mandieta there on top of the list in terms of contribution with 16 contribution and then 8 assists. And then Reyners with 16 contribution and 7 assists. And Saleh also too, having done extremely well, 16 contribution, 6 assists. And then Muntizwa, 12 contribution, 6 assists. And then Morena, 9 contribution and 6 assists. Now, if you look at all those players there, all those teams that I quoted below there, they don't have even a single player there in terms of this. So we just want to see. And then we hope that teams will do well going forward. So we just wish, they play. And then if they succeed, we'll be happy to see them coming back to the league and then seeing what's going to happen. But we know that, as I've already said, if you go to La Liga, the league has been wrapped up. We know that Barcelona are the winners of the league, and then this was a very good thing for Xavi. He has done very well. Moreover, if you look at the fact that he has just taken over, and then people never thought that Xavi will do well, but look, he has done extremely well, and then we are somehow very happy for him. And then, I mean, Xavi, to be honest, he has done well in Saudi Arabia, so this was not for a first time. It means that he's a very good coach. So yeah, so we need to congratulate them, and then we know that Lionel Messi was celebrating with them. The 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 Barcelona team. Now here's Liga One. Liga One is they still a battle there. You have PSG on top of the log with 81 points, and Lens number 2 with 75 points. So all teams, I mean the two teams are left with 3 games. All right. So now if probably a PSG win the next game, all right, and then even if Lens win the last 3 games, it will give them there's still a tie because it can give them 9 points, which can give them 84, and that could also be another 84 if a PSG win, and then goal difference will have to come to play. Maybe PSG need 1 draw and 1 win. If they do 2 win, they would have wrapped up the league. So yeah, we'll watch the space and see what's happening going forward. And then so let's see again. The other lock, okay, is the PSG lock, the one that I've just shared. Let me share another one. I think, yeah, this is La Liga. Barcelona, they've done themselves very well. After so many years, I think 4 years, they've been won the league. Now they have about 27 league titles. Then they're chasing Madrid's 35 league titles. And then Atletico is following with 11 league titles. So, which is good. I mean, 27, 35, the difference about 8. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll watch the space. So, well done, Xavi. Well done to Laporta. They've done extremely well. So, yeah, we are looking forward to see what's going to happen. Let's check another league quickly so that you're able to check which league now that I want to share with you. I think I need to check this one. I think it's the Italian league. Yeah, Italian league. It looks like Napoli has wrapped it up because look where they are now. They're at number one, all right, with 83 points. And then Juventus, it's number two with 69 points. If they add those 9 points, if they win the 3 remaining games, it will give them 78. So there's no way they'll catch up with Napoli. Well done, Napoli. Napoli has last won the title during the time of Maradona, if I'm not mistaken. So this is good news. This is good news for the people from Napoli. So they've done extremely well. So yeah, we wish the teams well going forward. And then now let me give you updates in terms of La Liga. There's a lot of updates that I can give you. And then I just want to share with you. I know all of you, you know that Sergio Busquets has retired. Not necessarily retired, he decided to leave Barcelona. And then we are not sure whether he's going to Saudi Arabia or he's going to America. And then we'll watch the space and see where is he going to go. But in the meantime, I just want to share something quickly with you about Sergio Busquets because Sergio Busquets has achieved a lot. And then I got this from ESPN, this graphics, so courtesy of ESPN. Look, since he joined Barcelona in 2008, he has won about 3 UEFA Champions League, 8 times league champion, and then this was even before this one. In fact, he has already netted the 9th one. So he has taken about 7 Copa del Rey, and then 3 FIFA Club World Cup winner, and then 3 Super Cup, 3 Spanish Super winner, and he has won the World Cup. He has won the Euro. So this guy is also having a very colorful career and a profile. So we need to really congratulate him. Now, while they're still there, let's talk. We know that every time we get news about Lionel Messi, we know that he has been offered huge money from Saudi Arabia. But Laporte have just spoken, and I must say I got this information from Talk FCB, which is another podcast. And then apparently Laporta said, I've spoken to Messi, who have apparently, remember, the relationship was somehow hampered between the two after what happened when Messi had to be forced to leave Barcelona and go to PSG. So apparently they had to mend that relationship. So apparently that has been mended. And as you can see here, Laporta says, look, they've been exchanging messages, himself and Messi, and we have heard what Guardiola said. Remember, Guardiola is a friend to Laporta. Pep Guardiola said, I know that Laporta is going to do everything in his best to ensure that Messi signs again with Barcelona. So it looks like Messi will definitely sign. And then these are the words of Laporte. He said, we will do everything possible to bring Messi back to Barcelona. You know what? We couldn't have asked for anything better. I think that's all what we want. They said, Ali Hal, of course, they've got money and then they are bidding, but this is Barca. You know, Barca will always be Barca, and then they can compete everybody. And then he said, okay, in Arabia, they are doing a good job investing, but I insist, Barca is his home. In other words, at Barca, that's where Messi feels at. So yeah, and then I watch ESPN, Gap and Jules. I think these guys they're disappointed that Messi wants to go back to Spain. Not in many ways. They want him to either go to Saudi Arabia or America or anywhere, but not in Spain, not in Barcelona. And then so they insinuate so many things. And then while I'm still there, I know people are talking about the Ballon d'Or, and I still continue to say Ballon d'Or is closing, and then I think Lionel Messi deserve it again. Well, they can try whatever that they try. You know, as always, if Messi has to win this tournament, it will always be some controversy. We get so many stories, this and that. So, yeah, we'll watch the space and see what's happening. Now, before I leave, I just want to share with you on the Messi special and then what other great players are saying about this man so that at least you hear that it's not only us who are praising Lionel Messi. Everybody around the world, we continue to praise him as one of the best in history. So we'll watch this space very closely. So now, this is what I think is Frank Lampard online or Marquinhos. Marquinhos said on Messi, said, for me, Messi is the best player in the world. He's an extraordinary dribbler of the ball. He's so fast. He's so fast too. So this is Marquinhos, a Brazilian who plays with Messi at PSG. And then, yeah, although people are saying he's finished and so on. And then we also know that um, not only Marquinhos praised him, we have Frank Lampard there who said, I grew up with Maradona, but I think for me, Messi is the best, not in just this era, but in every era is the best. That's Frank Lampard. And then being frank and honest. And then if you're honest, I think you'll also share the sentiments. And then now let me also share the partnership of Lionel Messi. I took this from a group called Lionel Messi Barcelona fans on social media. Look at the partnership between the two, Di Maria and Lionel Messi. In 2005, they won the Under 20 World Cup. In 2008, they won the Olympic gold, both Di Maria and Lionel Messi. And in 2021, both of them, they won the Copa America together. And then in 2022, they both scored in the World Cup and then won the World Cup. So these guys have been friends for too long, and then they've done extremely well. Now, as you could see, I need to share some of the news before I go. All the time when you do it, would like to show you the Tembisa branch as we do it with Saddam Make. And then, so I'm going to show you Tembisa branch, how do they look like, so that they share their pictures. And as I always say to people, if you share your information, we'll definitely make sure that we share your information here when you do our show. And then, fortunately, Saddam, he does share information with us. So on the basis of that, we share. So now people cannot just complain and say, no, we support him, and then we don't support other teams. And I still call upon other teams. If you want us to share about your supporters, just give us the pictures and let us know. This is Tembisa branch. Tembisa branch is always vocal with Saddam leading. Unfortunately, I could not get hold of Saddam today. I think they have load shedding. We are having a serious load shedding these days now. We have little time where we have time. So this Tembisa branch, and then let me share other. Yeah, let's see quickly. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, let's see. Uh, Now, I hope you see this one. I hope you see this one. It's another picture of the Tembisa branch. And then, yeah, I hope you can see this one. So yeah, so we normally share these things of Tembisa branch. So and then we want people, if you want us to share with you, we can do that. Now down here you can see we have www.tbr.solutions. That is our website. Go there on our website, then you'll see things that we do as the a big R solution. We go by the name of TBR, simply stands for the big R solutions. And then thank you very much for watching the show. Thank you for participating. Thank you for commenting. And then we really appreciate. We don't take your time very lightly. We understand that it's your time. It's a precious time. Thank you very much. Keep on subscribing. Keep on inviting other people to subscribe and like. Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services. Prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time, give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.